All right, so two stories that we are following up on. One is about the number of cars in Nairobi, and of course, link this with the feature that Consequently did yesterday about a city that's choking. But Kimani Mbogo has an update for us.
And he's here telling us the fact that with the increasing number of cars in Nairobi, traffic jams can be tedious and of course time-wasting. However, some residents who do not come from afar from within the city choose to leave their cars at home and cycle to work. Would you cycle to work?
I had a chance to work in another part of the world for some time, and I did cycle to work when I was there. It was possible to do so.
It's possible.
It's possible because they have lanes, they have the infrastructure. It's easy to pick a bike outside your house and cycle to work and then park it somewhere, and it's like you've returned it to the owners.
Well, Kimani Mbogo is in standby along Gong Road with a few other Kenyans who say, you know what, enough with the traffic, let me grab a bike and head to work. Kimani?
All right, Zinzi and Wahiga, good morning. Yes, as I said before, traffic in Nairobi can be really bad, especially. But now August is that month where we're having easy traffic. And, the number of cars, the sheer number of cars in the city is so much. And when you get delays, for example, here we're at Ngong Road. Right now, it doesn't look bad at where we are. This is Prestige going up. But once you get to the junction around that area, because of the roadworks, it gets really heavy. And there's a lot of traffic. However, some people who live around, who don't work very far from where they live, have chosen to cycle to work. And I talked to one guy who actually cycles to work, and he works at Citizen, and I find this interesting because I found him with a bike the other day when I was coming to work, and here he is actually. This is the time he's getting to work. His name is Peter. He's a commercial producer, fantastic commercial producer. Hi Peter, how you doing?
How are you? I'm fine.
Tell us, why do you decide to cycle? We're at Sagari home and I decide to bike. You don't even live very far. Your traffic is not really heavy, really.
Yeah, I actually come here from Jamhuri. It's like around 5 kilometers. So I prefer this one is more healthy. I don't use a lot of money on fuel, so I save a lot. And health-wise, physically I'm okay.
You keep fit?
Yeah, I keep
okay,
fit.
So your number one reason, is it to keep fit or is it to save money on fuel? Because we also need to save a lot of money on fuel. Cars use a lot of fuel while they're in traffic.
Okay, more or less I think it's being physically fit. And I think it's more wise because, even we are not polluting. When I cycle, I'm not polluting. Yeah. So, and I'm saving money, fossil fuel. So I prefer, so mostly it's physical. And convenience. You need more convenience because when I drive, I use like 20 minutes because of the traffic lights, the jam, But when I cycle, it takes me only 15 minutes. So it's even more convenient for me and more faster. Yeah.
So let me ask, ukicycle, una sweat? You start sweating in traffic kama sahi kuna jua hivi. So ukifika job utaoga ama you invest in dio?
No, okay, you see, coming from there, going this way, it's the gradient is slanting. And then I don't cycle like I'm racing. So I just go on a slow pace. So I don't really sweat. Yeah. Now when going home in the evening is when I go with a lot of energy. And then at least when I sweat, I go directly to the shower. Right. But now I just cycle in a very slow pace.
Thanks, sir. All right, go to work.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, his name is Peter. He's a commercial producer. He's cycling to work, getting into Ring Road, Kilimani. If you know where Citizen is, that's where he's headed. And that is it. I don't know, you guys who live not very far from where you work, you can actually decide to cycle. It's good. You're going to keep fit, and you're also going to save money on fuel. Or if you don't have a car, you can buy a bike as well.